How's it going, everyone? Texas Man here, back with another video. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. If you guys would please give this video a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all. Make sure you guys hit that bell notification button. Select all for all notifications so you guys don't miss out on future content. I also do stream regularly, Twitch at Douglas447, FPS and RPG games alike, such as Halo, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Destiny 2, and a bunch of other awesome things. And we are going to be jumping straight into my review of Thunderbolts. This is the last MCU Phase 5 movie. If you guys missed out on anything MCU related, I've got a bunch of playlists here on the channel. I'll try to leave a link to my MCU Phase 5 playlist here at the end of this video specifically. Want to let you guys know I am going to be talking spoilers. So if you guys haven't had a chance to watch this movie yet in theaters yet, or you just don't care, there's your spoiler warning. So first off, we're going to be talking about the fact there are two post-credit scenes. One of them is a funny cereal little commercial advertisement. That's the first one. And then the second one is somewhat of a spoiler, I think, of how Fantastic Four coming out in July is going to end. So the movie ends, and basically the Thunderbolts are the new Avengers with a Z instead of an S. And it takes the post-credit scene takes place 14 months after the ending of the Thunderbolts. So we are jumping ahead, and they're in the Avengers Tower, and there's this interdimensional breach, and the Fantastic Four ship flies through it, and they have left their universe, and now they're in the MCU. So the theory that the Fantastic Four are going to fail in defeating the Silver Surfer and Galactus in their universe and just leave it because they're assholes and come to the MCU, that seems to be the theory that is actually going to happen. We'll have to wait until July for that to be actually confirmed. But it is kind of an interesting post-credit scene to see that ship entering the MCU. I want to state the fact that The Thunderbolts is not a perfect movie. This is not a perfect film whatsoever, but I think it's probably one of the better MCU films since Avengers Endgame. This is probably the best movie in the MCU since Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't remember a lot of the movies after that, but the reason I say this is probably the best movie since Spider-Man No Way Home is because this film, it's a more personal story. This is more of a character-driven film rather than just pure CGI and action and explosions and pew, 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 and punch, 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 punch. It has more focus on character, and it tackles a lot of big topics. Like, it deals with childhood abuse, anxiety, depression, loneliness, wanting to be better than a nobody and being nothing on the street, and, you wanting to have a purpose in life. There is more emphasis on dealing with bigger issues besides, I am Red Hulk and I'm going to fight the new Captain America! Yay! Boring! Okay? Now, a lot of people have stated that there are elements of this film based on the trailer, that this is basically Marvel's answer to DC's Suicide Squad and, of course, Superman. There is plenty of that, but it's very limited. I think more that the Guardians of the Galaxy was Marvel's answer to Suicide Squad, and there is this character, Bob/Sentry. He is somewhat of a Superman character because he's, in control of the bullets. He can fly. He has heat vision. He can teleport. But he is not, he uses those powers very limited. They kind of nerf him because, he could just instantly, punch all of the Thunderbolts, rip out their hearts, and this movie would be straight up N13. It wouldn't be PG-13. It would go beyond R at that point. Just because of that. Bob Sentry, the trailer teases him as being the villain, but he's not. Rather, this power-hungry politician that just uses the film's finale to save her own skin. And instead of promoting Sentry as the new protector of Earth, she ends up turning the Thunderbolts into the new Avengers, which I thought was kind of an interesting political maneuver. The humor in this film, it's okay. Most of the time it works. There is some humor that I'm just like, do we really need it? There is a lot of language in this film that I think was just wildly unnecessary. There's a lot of GDs and a lot of F-bombs, and I'm just like, it doesn't add anything. So, I just want to put that out there. There is a lot of it in this movie, and I think they were just trying to do it to make this film feel more adult, and it didn't need it. The color palette just adds to that, and we're good. Taskmaster. If you guys have watched the trailers and you've seen the promotional material, you realize that Taskmaster kind of is just hiding in the back. And a lot of people are like, well, either Taskmaster dies or Taskmaster is kind of like this hidden character and they don't want to, reveal too much about her. She dies early on and felt like they just didn't know how to develop her character anymore from the Black Widow movie or how to end her character properly. She literally eats a bullet. Like, she literally gets shot in the face after being on screen for 2 minutes. And I was just like, okay, she dead? And I'm like, well, that Avengers Doomsday chair reveal thing kind of spoiled the fact that she was going to die. But I didn't feel like they were just going to and I'm like, okay, well, that was really quick. You paid the actor to be in the movie for 2 minutes. And I'm like, maybe you could have, I don't know. I mean, at least she was on screen, but it just felt weird. I think her just being, written off at the beginning of the movie, have her written out of the MCU or something. Or have her fight, Florence Pugh's new Black Widow character. Have her fight her and, she gets defeated by Florence Pugh's, Black Widow. And I think that would have been better. Have that be the opening thing. And then her go on that little heist thing where she jumps off the second tallest building in the world. I think there's something they could have done better to end Taskmaster instead of her literally just eating a bullet. I just thought that was weird. Last thing I want to talk about is the fact that this is what I like to call a homework movie. So in order for you to actually understand every character and every piece of dialogue, you have had to have seen Avengers Endgame, Black Widow, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, there we go, TV show on Disney Plus, Ant-Man 2, and Captain America Brave New World. Just to understand this one movie, because it's super important, because it sets up the new Avengers. The fact that the Thunderbolts is basically a setup for the new Avengers in the MCU kind of feels weird. I get it. We've got Black Widow, we've got Winter Soldier, we've got Captain America, we've got Ghost, which just, I guess, is the new Ant-Man or something, and then Bob and Sentry, Red Guardian. It just feels weird. I also want to know, okay, is actual Falcon / Winter Soldier, is actual Falcon / Captain America going to join this new Avengers, or he's just going to keep being a jerk for no good reason and suing them for the property name? It was weird how, Sam Wilson just being an asshole about that. I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? Doesn't he have more important things to worry about? It's weird. And it's also weird how we've got, Florence Pugh's Black Widow, and then we got that other Black Widow from Captain America Brave New World. And I'm just like, how many Black Widows are there now? It's I get the whole Red Room thing. I understand it, but I'm like, what are you, Black Widow 1 and Black Widow 47? How are we supposed to keep track of which one's which? There could only be one at a time, people. Otherwise, you're just a hot chick with a stick and a gun. I don't know. a lot of people either hate this movie or a lot of people like it. I'm one of those people that's kind of in the middle. Like, it wasn't a horrible film. This was definitely better than Brave New World, better than Marvel's. I don't know if it's better than X-Men. I'm sorry, Deadpool and Wolverine. I will say this is probably a movie I'd like to rewatch again more than anything else since Spider-Man No Way Home. But that's not saying much. So, it was good. I enjoyed it for what it was worth. I am a little more excited to see what's coming for the MCU. Like, I am slightly intrigued to see what they do with Fantastic Four. And I'm not going to get into the whole controversy at the fact, the Silver Surfer is a woman now. I don't want to get into that debate. I just want to watch the movie, and if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. I am curious how this is going to lead into Avengers Doomsday as well, and Secret Wars coming later in the next couple of years. So yeah, I enjoyed it for what it's worth. Let me know, have you guys seen it? Did you guys enjoy it? Why or why not? With that, guys, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. And of course, happy May the 4th. And happy, Star Wars weekend and all that to you guys. Hope you're enjoying it. And I'll see you guys in the next video and or stream. Peace out.